Victor and Valentino is a new Cartoon Network series created by Diego Milano. The show follows two half-brothers, Victor, who's a bit of a selfish troublemaker, and Valentino, who's more warm-hearted and cautious. They live with their grandma Chata in a fictional Mexican town full of strange supernatural happenings. Episodes usually follow the same format. Sometimes the grandma will tell them not to do something, they'll do it, bad stuff happens, and they fix it and learn a lesson. Or some sort of conflict comes between the brothers' relationship, and through some sort of supernatural stuff, they solve it and grow closer. There's pretty typical plot setups, and they're usually easily predictable, but it's the setting, characters, and fantasy elements that give the show its unique fun. At first glance, the show might look sorta typical, but once you watch an episode you'll realize what it's all about. I don't really want to spoil any of the magical scenarios because some of them are really creative and cool to witness. Though so far, one of my favorite episodes is where the brothers learn that their grandma's laughter, for whatever reason, causes waves in a lake. So they raise money to buy cool swimsuits by letting the townsfolk swim in the lake. They had to keep finding goofy ways to keep their grandma laughing, and there was a pretty dramatic and emotional climax. It was a lot of fun. I remember people used to call this a Gravity Falls ripoff, but it really isn't at all. There's no overarching mystery storyline, at least so far, but I don't see a need for one. And most of the creatures are based on Spanish folklore, which is what really makes it stand out to me. And that's awesome to see because most modern shows take place in fantasy worlds or urban America. It's a welcome change of scenery. The town is full of fun side characters and pretty backgrounds with a lot of vibrant colors. I also feel the show is good at creating a wholesome family relationship. Victor and Valentino really feel like brothers. No matter how much they bicker with each other, at the end of the day they love each other and it's really sweet. It's also cool that they're half-brothers living with their grandmother. That's not the usual type of family we get to see in entertainment. And there's no need to introduce or explain why the family is the way it is, because the family we see is their family, and that's all that matters. So overall, I think so far this is a really cute series. It's nothing too revolutionary, but from what I've watched, it puts a smile on my face. It's very similar to shows like Clarence or Craig of the Creek, just with the added focus on fantasy and folklore. It's kids just being kids in a unique and visually interesting location, and I recommend it if you're looking for something fun and casual to watch. What do you think? Are you interested in watching it, or have you already seen it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video of mine, please feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to know when I post a new video. Also consider supporting me on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and super special thanks to my Patreon supporters.